Hello there, mi amor. Have you seen? Oh, god damn it. I try to do this like, in any movie or anime or whatever, when they like removing the hair tie and it's like, whoosh, the throwing the hair. Are you excited? Why, that gave me a headache. Oh my god. Now I can't see either. But yes, here one Loner here, back with some more FGO Thirstday, and I hope you are thirsty. Not for me. If you are, please get help. Please. There is so much better option in the world. But yes, we're gonna continue on with this little thing, FGO Thirstday. I don't know who we have today. We are here though with a little comic. As Potato made, this is me and this is Potato as the little redhead, which is weird because generally that is me, the bearded Gudako, but here I have. But yes, so let's jump right into this because I am excited for the next one. It is Tawara Touta! Rice Man, aka Rice Delivery Man, actual Shad that got memeified. Indeed! Oh. Disclaimer, the images I got provided with by them Reddits are too shonky. How are they too shonky? So this useless Google Drive can't seem to show them properly. I don't know how to use Photoshop or any fancy things like that, so I had to squeeze the picture so they would at least show up. Don't blame me, blame society. Why could we not see the images of Tawara Touta? Well, it's society's fault. Damn it, I should have known. If Lana blames me anyway, bet your quality C luck will only worsen. That's not fair. It's a I have not even blamed you yet! But I can do that if you want to. Huh? The reason why we can't get any good pictures of Touta, it's because Potato don't know how to do computers. He's younger than me and supposed to be, hip and dip with everything fancy pansy. You like Gen C's and Gen B's and Jenny Fierce. Well, to be fair, I'm supposed to be young, but I feel very old. And I mean, it looked fine. I mean, it's looking thick. I say seriously, I do like his design. I think it's looking really, really nice. And I mean, look at those arms. Oh my god. He could just pop an skull with those biceps. And I mean, to be fair, carrying, how many baskets does he carry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6 of them. And how much does one weigh? I can only imagine that it is easily like over 50 kilos, I would bet, because those are pretty big. And rice gain weight fast, Damn. Strong man, strong. I look so happy. Hey. That is such a cool outfit. I do like their, like, what is this called? Like, it's not a kimono, but then, old style outfit. And look at this handsome motherfucker. Man, he's such a handsome man. It's a shame we don't get more with Tawara, to be honest, He did appear in Camelot, where he didn't he like suicide bombed him way through or whatever it was, Man, we even get the arrows. Wait, isn't that arrow look very familiar? Isn't that the one in JoJo? Is this a JoJo reference? Tawara Touta, region Japan, niche rule good, 183 and 98 kilos. Parameters: strength B, constitution B, agility D for dick, and magic C for cock, and luck B for butt, and NPA for ass. I am a mature man. Nobody can stop me. This is my shit. Oh, God. But still, this is pretty, I would say, pretty damn solid stats. Kind of surprising for an archer, because archers, when I at least imagine kind of rangers and stuff, tend to be more like agile and stuff. But it is his actually worst stat. Well, no, actually it's magic by one stage, but close enough. Don't at me. Alphabet is hard. Setting creator Nasu Kinoko Shimoshi Susumura Kenichi also voiced Romani Arkaman, Iguro Obane, Snake Hashira from. Really? Oh, that is so cool, man! I need to watch the entire thing. I remember I actually did read the manga, and it just made me sad and depressed. And Okita in Gintama. Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh boy, that is awesome. Gintama is such a show. Oh my god. It's kind of funny because, the manga author, the mangaka of Gintama, one of his, pupils that, one of those that helped working, because it's not just one single person doing all of the work, at least in not the bigger stuff, at least, because, they need to churn out so much. So they have, people that is helping, with line arts and doing backgrounds and, doing the stuff, this and that. And one of them started their own manga, Skate Dance, that is an hilarious manga. I love this. I love that manga. And it is so fun because there is an actual moment where Gintama and their characters appears in that manga. It is real fun. Also, there is that is the reason why one of my, groups in FGO is called Skeet Dance. It's from that manga. So, random fact. And even turning into FGO figure. Whew. Everything is a magic circle. Magic Resistance C, invalidated magic with chant 2 versus or less, unable to defend against large-scale magic such as great thaumaturgy and ritual spells. I mean, yeah. Still, honestly, any kind of magic resistance sounds so insane good to have, actually, because, being able to resist spells and mages in general, it sounds like. I mean, I don't think that will. Of course, a caster will still fuck you over, but, human mages, what the fuck are they gonna do? I mean, you're gonna be way too fast for them. The ability and independent action and B. The ability to act independently for a period of time, even if magic energy supply from the master is severed. At B rank, even if he loses his master, he is able to stay materialized for a period of 2 days. 2 days? Just sucking on his own? Oh, that's alright. Being by his own? Amazing. Personal skill, protection of the dragon god. C. Blessing of a dragon god. Gained due to exterminating the Omukade, giant centipede. Able to receive assistance during battle. Ooh. Omukade. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of that thing in One Punch Man. That massive super centipede demon, terrifying. Protection from arrows. Defense against projectile weapons. Moderate chance of automatic evasion against thrown weapon that comprises arrows. Okay, so evasion against thrown weapons that comprise arrows. What do you mean about it? I mean, do you mean arrows like bows? Because you don't throw arrows. In general, you don't throw the arrows. You shoot arrows. Is this just a weird little translation thing going on there? I started to wonder. Because otherwise, doesn't mean if an weapon, take example for an, if you have a throwing knife, and you have an arrow, marked on this, will you be able to automatically, have a chance to automatically dodge it, because it's an arrow on it? Or is it like, the technicality, it needs to be an actual arrow that you throw? Or something like that. Or maybe I'm just dumb and misread this, but it's still it is these little things that makes me wonder and keep me up at night. I need help. Pray Namu Hachiman Dai Botsatsu Kono Jani Kago wo. Prayer to Hachiman, piercing the great demon. Ooh. Namu. Oh yeah, wasn't one of the Hashiras, the stone Hashira, I think he is, saying stuff like that. Namu. Prayer. Rank B, type anti-unit, number of range 2 to 13. I am still confused about that. What is this unit entirely? Is it centimeters? Is it meters? Is it kilometers? Is it planet? What the? You could just say range 2 to 30. What do you mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's just random number. You could say 10 million and it's be like 10 million what? I don't understand. Oh, God. But yeah, I assume this is based on, since I do know this is kind of based on like D&D and stuff, so I guess it inches and it is on a table like that, I guess. And maximum target, 1 person. Oh, great Bodhisattva Hachiman, your blessing upon this arrow. Stella! A marksmanship by means of 5-man drawn strongbow that he favors since early life, including anti-demonic bonus due to the anecdote where he brought down the Omukade and the Dodomeki. Man. In addition, it has been especially given divine protection of the dragon god dwelling in the lake. You know what? I will say this. I think Japan win this. They got the dragon of the lake, while England got lady of the lake. Like, bruh, a random girl popping out of the lake. I mean, okay. But a fucking dragon? Whoo! Now we're talking. That is cool shit. Oh my god. And marksman mean by of a 5-man drawn strong bow. Bruh, that is insane. Oh, it reminds me of a book I read when I was in school. So it was about 200 years ago. And it was this fantasy book, and I don't remember the name of it. And even if I did, it was in Swedish, so I don't know what it was called in English. But it was about this guy that, like, his village, you know, it was classic fantasy trope. His village was attacked, he survived, and he was kind of raised by the forest creatures. It was some sort of like little gnomes and elves and whatnot, and a centaur that was there, like, raising him and training him to be a warrior and a ranger and stuff like that. And while the boy was like using a normal bow for his size, you know, and shot on the targets like pew, pew, the fucking centaur like loaded he used a crossbow, and the bolts were like spears, so the entire fucking target just flew away like when he shot at it, because it was so powerful. And I that scene and that memory is so locked in my brain, but I don't remember what the book was called. It was so long ago, but yeah. Inexhaustible Bale. Rank EX. Ooh. Anti-bank at Noble Fantasy. Range 0. Maximum target. Delicious rice keeps coming out. Tado. Bruh. But that, honestly, dude, can you imagine what a fucking messiah this would be? Someone that can come in and just create massive amount of food from nothing. I'm just saying, sign me up. You know, I would believe in Rice Man over here. Character: a pleasant man who aids the timid and unnerves the bullish. Oh my. A young warrior who, bold and courageous as he is, holds an amiable smelling face. He's a martial man, fond of contests of strength, as well a gourmet with love of pursuit of delicious meat. Somehow I can actually see him and Fergus, you know, being big pals. I mean, both of them are very, like, strong men, and, you know, they're living the life and everything, while Fergus, of course, is a horn dog, and, you know, Tawara is more of food man. I still think they would overlap very well. I think that it's quite difficult for me to not say that I like fighting more than 3 meals a day, though. That is literally Fergus. No matter when or what the situation is, he will go and provide help cheerfully. He may look like the physical type, but he is prudent and excel in this wit to win a battle and advance forward to the next. That is always something I love, when they're breaking the norm or what the perceived view you have of the character. Like, oh yeah, this character looks massive and strong, but they actually, speed is their greatest stat. Like, wow, I did not see that coming. That is cool. He doesn't have a protagonist trait. Just alone, I alone is enough. Yeah, the emo trait. And so he will not go forward on his own. If such time comes, leave the fighting for people meant for it. And if push comes to shove, personal step in and solve all problems is how he thinks. Rather than an older brother, he's more of a leader sort of character. Yeah? Still. Big brother, I'm stuck. Can you unstuck me? He does not really change his behavior, be it towards the master or anyone else. Laughing boldly, thinking through the things boldly, and clapping the shoulder boldly. I am the boulder, the most perfect. I kind of, my tongue went places Why did I say it like that? Fundamentally, someone without much distance on him. You're my master, then? Please treat me well, then. Like that, as he claps your shoulder heavily. I broke my shoulder. Yeah, I probably would die if he did that. At the basic level, he's someone who carefully considers opponent's sentiment and standpoint, but against the type he dislikes, he will not consider anything, simply slashing them down. Oh yeah, you're Bluebeard, right? Yes! Slash. Yeah, fuck you. I mean, me too, man. It is plain and simple what the type that he does not like. Guy who makes meal taste bad when I eat together with them. In other words, those who can only live selfishly and trample underfoot women and children selfishly, those kind of idiots. I mean, that makes sense. Though, maybe that will cause a little rift between Fergus and Tawara, though. Because, Fergus is 90% women and 8% horny on women. And 2% fighting, I think. I think that is kind of the right way. Something like that. Dialogue example. Servant Archer, I come to answer your summon. Now then, before anything else, we have to fortify ourselves with a meal first. Bruh, I love this man. He knows my way of thinking. Yeah, you know what? A meal would be nice. The question is whether or not it's delicious. In this world, other than a fellow man, there's nothing you cannot eat. Well, there is, I guess. But you can generally make a meal out of any living being. He must be a vegan snipe, yes. And I was thinking, well, you can make a meal out of any living being, he says, looking at you very intensively. And like, oh God, he's gonna eat me. I'm gonna die and be part of him. I mean, probably worse ways to go. Alright, this will do nicely now. Taste a side dish. Hey, I don't suppose I can eat the gosu? There? The ox-head minotaurs. Is he talking about Asterius? Asterius? No, what the fuck is it called? Oh my god, Bullman, I forgot your name. My brain can't comprehend all the names. No. Well done, truly about worth seeing. I even reflexively clenched my fist in anticipation, and with being hungry as I am, I almost ate it. What? He is eating everyone. Man. Well, I could get out any time I wanted. I was getting tired of lazing around about the time it started working. You're the ones who attacked this fort, right? No need to answer. After all, you're kind enough to include Sansa in your group. You all must be good people. Indeed, we have to yet know each other's name. I myself am too excited. Apologies. Servant Archer. My true name is Tawara Touta. On fated day to take care of that one monk. Oh yeah, wasn't the crazy one or something? I don't remember. Historical depiction. Tawara Touta Fujiwara no Hidesato is a general who immediately went famous after defeating Taira no Masakado. When he was born, the whole Far East was in a violent political turmoil. When was it not in a violent political turmoil? I'm pretty sure in most of the era of that time, everything was in a turmoil, to be fair. Pirates active and continuously plundering around, and gangs of robbers unceasingly revolting even in the East Japan. Swinging a golden sword handed down by the founder of Fujiwara no Kamatari in various merits many times over, Fujiwara no Hidesata had once traveled to the Shimotsuki in order to receive a reward. I could see it would be cool if we got Tawara as a saber, to be honest. I would like that. As they arrived at the Sida Bridge in the land of Oni, the travelers were greatly perplexed. A large serpent was blocking the way, and they were unable to cross over. How big of a serpent are we talking about? Are we talking like this long? Because here in little old Sweden, that would be pretty big, I would say. Consider the snakes I've seen here. Or is it like Titanoboa or bigger? Or is it like, oh, I assume it's very big. A mythical big. And yet Touta was not concerned at all, and he's gonna eat it, and he agilely stepped over the large serpent. In the night of the same day, the serpent, incarnation of the very dragon god herself, appeared in front of him and praised his courage and boldness. Oh, wait, he did not eat it? I thought he was gonna eat it. She then requested him to exterminate the Omikade of Mount Mikami. Tora, who had then splendidly exterminated the Omikade, was then granted an armor and longsword made of gold, as well as a rice bale that would never exhaust. Bruh. Thereafter, Fujiwara no Hidesada then would be known as Tawara Touta. Man. Fun fact also, Touta is how I say Touta, torta, as a torta, which is cake in Swedish. Okay. I'm actually surprised that we got an archer over a saber of Tawara, considering he's literally got a golden sword and armor by this god. I mean, I think, is it because he threw the rice bales? But still, it's weird. Later, after the extermination of the Dodomeki and such, Tora would slay the demon Taira no Masakado and be revered as a progenitor of martial arts in Kanto province. Kanto, gonna catch them all, Pokemon! I used she for the dragon god because in legend it was specifically a dragon princess who was seemed to see in Tawara's finals. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty neat. Rolling game. Tawara Touta is a large, open-hearted servant with a fondness for meals. Normally, those sultry muscle and poshy personality would just make people pull away. But with his straight and unbelievable smiling face, and unconsciously ends up talking deeply with him. He prefers eating together with everybody while making a ruckus rather than having a meal by himself. The best servant in regard to livelihood. One can eat lasers. One on the other hand, rice is delicious. So rice over yes. One cannot eat lasers. I mean, there is probably someone and some characters out there that eat lasers. I won't be surprised at all if that would be the case. But still. Damn. Connection with other characters. Minamoto no Raiko. Motherhood is good. I mean, she got the milkers for it at least. Next, let us calmly re-examine about you being convinced that the master is your child. I just imagine that Sully meme, you know, from Monsters Inc. when he's like, and the eye just almost popping out of his head, like, Sakata Gitoke, how fashionable! Ushiba Kamaru, you need to put on the brakes. Zang, 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 zang. I come help, I follow you. Rogashi. Oh yeah, that was the monk they were talking about. Yeah, I remember that because she's such a klutz, was it right? And he like go there and with her to like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. Yogashiki, you want me to give you this bail? No. Now that I cannot do, no matter how brilliant your beauty is, I have to decline. Did he flirt with Shiki? Shiki? Shitakiri Ususume no Benienma. You want to make use of it for a class, huh? Then, if that's the case... No, I cannot hand it over. Absolutely cannot. Actually surprised we didn't see, like, Fergus, you know? But, yeah, I guess so. Coming from Illustrated, it is Tawara Touta, then the famed Tara no Masakado's subjugation would come to mind. But this time I drew the him as an archer possessing the bow that he used to exterminate. Also, he used a bow for that. Okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know. You rarely want to go up close with a big monster. It's better to shoot it than this and hope it dies. I don't know, by tetanus or something. The image is an invigorating macho gourmand. Dude, he could join... oh, no, what fuck, what's it called? That manga... the manga, you know, that is like JoJo but with food. Torako? Was that? Nay, was not that. What was it called? I love that manga. I read it way back. You probably know what it is. I can't remember a thing right now. I'm sorry about that. Simmons of certain government house Nori somewhere with his noble phantom Bale that cannot be exhausted in his shoulder. On his shoulder, I think. He seemed to use this as a battle weapon. Is how I think it went with his animation motion. Detailed art of rice soaring, scattering, Simosi. Okay, so then I can understand why he's an archer. But it would be cool if they also made, like, a saber Tawara, because that would definitely also fit, I could see like a 4 or 5 star Tawara Tora, saber. I think that would be neat. With his golden sword! TL Note may be talking about Nori Ginza. Do know. I have no idea either. Nori, isn't that also like a food? I think. Teto, it's been long, so I have forgotten how to do this. His name becomes Tawara Tor because it's a pun. Yes, a lot of... Really? Tawara can mean straw rice bag, straw barrel, and the proper name Tawara. Oh, man! That's good. I love when they do that. Historical puns. Rise to the occasion. The prophet doesn't go in depth about anything, which I find to be... Yeah, indeed. It's a little bit of a shame, actually. But it does pretty much cover what matters. Thor is a gigashad. He slew a giant centipede after praying for a little bit and spitting on his arrow because enemies are famous known to hate bodily fluids. That's what I've learned on hentai. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. That's why they enjoy crawling in your ears at night. No fluids there. And obviously scientific fact. I mean, to be fair, some ears are with fluids, Some earwax are more like goopy. I'm just saying. At least what here. For that, he does not just receive the rice bag as a reward, but also what I believe is an unlimited bolts of silk for whether he could use them. A pan of crimson copper, which I assume could cook epic meals, an armor and a sword, which do nothing, I guess, and a copper bell, which was a bit too much. Let's just give it away in a 100k sub special stream. God, yeah, I could see, seriously, I really would love to see more, like, Tawara using the sword as well. He goes on defeat and killed Taira no Masakado, just some guy that was revolting about something. Who knows? Yeah, nobody knows. I read that he had an inviolably iron body, which weakness consists only of his temples. Oh. But the Bell has a separate story about it, where Benkei takes it from a temple Taira donated, and just drags it around for a little bit. What a man, my dude. Did Benkei just take, like, Taira donated it, like, you know what, I'm just gonna take it and drag it around a little bit, and then like, And I won't go into any further details. Oh man, I grailed Touta and now I know his water dragon might or not be a spit dragon line is mean boy. I mean, it's not my fault. I did not spit on the dragon. Updated. Thursday is back! Pogue. I made a mistake. The comics are not the one that people ask for me for, but I'll leave this one as is. And from next Thursday onward, I will include 2 comics, one from the normal bunch and one from the Gouda Gouda. Yay! Oh, here we go. Dude, this is my nightmare demon, paralyzed demon.
So this is Fuyuki. It looks boring.
Senpai, as FGO has finally started, first let's learn how to play through the tutorial.
Tutorial? You just skip that. I mean, most tutorials are the same thing.
Indeed, you skip the tutorials. This is literally me. What? Don't say that. I heard FGO's tutorial is pretty fun.
You say that, but you really just want to roll gacha ASAP, right? You can't lie to me.
Oh, senpai. Please. This is literally me, because I hate when it's like, oh yeah, here you have this super long, convoluted ass tutorial. I mean, yes, it's good to have tutorial, because some mechanics can be complex or weird, but I just want to get in there, and if there is gacha, let me roll on it and get this addiction out of my system, please. I don't give a fuck about the tutorial. The tutorial of FGO ties into the overall story, so new players should be able to enjoy it. Witness the captivating story written by the original creator Kinoko Nasu, specifically for this game.
But I thought the player from the very beginning.
I am getting the vibe that this creature just said something extremely rude.
Fu is actually always saying rude things. But yeah, so that was Tawara Touta, seriously. An absolute gigashot indeed. Honestly, he's one character I would love to see more of. And as I said, it would be neat to, like, get a saber Tawara. I think that would be really neat. But yeah, just an overall well-made character in my opinion. He looks nice. He is the kind of character I like to see, he's just this kind of like, yeah, This is what we call a Giga Chad. So 10 out of 10 would rise again, I say to Tawara. Really good, man. Though I haven't grailed him, I don't have grails. Fuck, I need more grails, man. God damn it. I'm poor, please save me. And next character is... Who is it? I am excited. It is... Betty! Wait, haven't we already done Betty? Maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm just imagining. Okay, I had a girl's voice before. Most likely his image are also shonkers. Ah, the shonkers. Oh, maybe we didn't do Betty yet. It sounds so kinky when I say it like that. But I do like his glasses. Oh my god, I need to show this. I realize that now. Oh, there's an image of Shanli. Hello, Shanli. Not gonna show that now. Not for now, though. Years ago, when I was very deep, this was way before I started YouTube, so it was about over a decade ago. I did a character because I was part of the Bleach community on DeviantArt, so I did a lot of like Bleach OCs. And I did one that literally have a glass arm. Now I know it's not glass, but a steel arm. But it kind of looks like glass, and it made me think of that character, and I want to show him, because it was a while since I just saw him myself. Let's see if I can find my list into all my folders. He was a basic bitch, because he was named... What the fuck was his name? Haku, I think. Oh yeah, here he is. Can I... Oh, there we go. Ta-da! He even have the same arm thing going on there. It's the same, right? It's the right arm. So yeah, his arm is like glass, because his like bankai and stuff was, if I remember right, like ashes, and the glass is actually made out of this ash. So he can like turn this to ash that he used. So yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean it was okay. Wait, how old is this image? I need to see egenskaper. Nej, I need to see and cringe over how old this is. Not that it's bad, but you know how old I am. 2012. Oh my god. Oh, but yeah. So that a little bit fun. I mean, I realized they even have the ash whitish hair. My god. People, if they saw the character now, they probably think like, "Oh, is that like Samurai Betty?" But I would say Betty is a good boy. You know, he's very nice. I have to say. I do like his design here as well. You know, because I do like the armor and everything, and also the arm. Because I love when the characters do have like one like mechanical or steel arm or something like that. I think that is very neat. And sword, Saber, Bedivere, king of mythology, Breton. Lawful good, 180. Oh, he's pretty tall. 88 kill, 10 kill with dude to his silver arm. Damn, that. Fuck me. Can you imagine if one of your arms weighing that much? Like, yeah. Oh god, that would hurt my. It hurt my back. Strength, oh goddamn. Constitution B, Agility A+, Magic C, Luck B, NPA. Damn, this is really good stats. Oh my god. Miyano Mamoru, also voice act Pandora's actor Overlord. Oh, Charles Henry. Sanson! Gil Thunder, Gil Thunder. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okabe Rintaro in Stein. It's so cool, son of a bitch. Oh god, yeah. Seriously, 7 Deadly Sins is not a very good anime or manga, to be honest. It was part of it in the beginning that I thought was interesting, but then it turned just very fucking weird. Like, oh my god. What the fuck? Class skill, magic resist a B, invalid magic with chant 3 verses or less. Receive mostly no damage, even against great thaumaturgy or ritual spells. Oh damn. Riding A. Capable of freely operating vehicles and beasts. Man, besides those of phantoms, yeah, dude, I think we could get like a ride. I mean, then again, I think most of the Arthurian knights could be riders as well, because, you know, knights, the entire thing. Calm composure, but he does not get confused in any kind of situation. He suppresses his own emotions and calmly observes his surroundings, guiding towards the most optimum tactics. Grant plus correction to mental resistance, resistant especially against confusion and impatience. Even if he is alone, take on hundreds of or thousands of enemy soldiers, as you do, Bedivere will never be bewildered. This skill will also work in a steward-like manner. Vow of Protection, plus correction to encampment defense. Raise defense power of all members in allied camp. Man, dude, this is some pretty good, like, defensive skills there, eh? Military Tactics C, a tactical instinctivity ability in regards of battling involving large numbers. Grant correction in the case of using anti-army noble fatalism or when against the enemy-owned anti-army. He's said to be an everlasting commandant. Interesting. I mean, though, to be fair, that is not what the vibe I really got from him in, like, the game in the Camelot. He's more like this sultry guy that is carrying an enormous burden that trying to do, like, the right thing. I mean, then again, I mean, this was probably how he originally is, and he just carried that burden now, like, switch on Argadlam, take on the sword, Silver Arm. Anti-unit, Noble Phantasm, range 0. He stabbed himself. One person. Switch on. A silver arm given by the Magus Malin to compensate for having only one arm. Not the silver arm, divine forge armor that was utilized by the Celtic war god Nuada. Wait, Nuada, wasn't that Camhail's, you know? Or is it someone else I'm thinking of? Probably. But it's a strange and noble vanity which extensively was backed by granting in the same name with the one in the myth. Its true identity is the unreturned holy sword existing only in an if history. The one used by Bedi, summoned in Chaldea, is not the holy sword itself, but an imaginary holy sword. Oh, well, that's making a confusion. A continuously active type of noble phantasm. Usually his output is that of an average human, but when performing activation for combat, the strength, con, and agile parameter rises, and he gains bonuses for his sword attack. Ooh. His written status already take a parameter rise into account. Okay, so those stats he gets, well, those we saw are when his sword is, well, his arm is activated, so to speak. Okay. In Fate Go, it's continuously being activated during battle. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Dead End Argadlam Flash Silver Arm. Anti-unit A+. Ooh, that is a slash special move utilizing the silver arm that conceals a colossal amount of magic energy. Only possible to activate during the time of switch on Argadlam combat activation. A flashing anti-unit anti-army annihilation attack that blazes on the enemy line by means of a hand swing. The army you're looking for is not here anymore. I know. Oh god. Characters: sincere, honest, and a loyal knight. He naturally took up the role of a steward at Camelot, but nobody objected to that. Be it Sir Agravain, who is strict and severe towards everyone, or Sir Tristan, who always speaks one word too many, or even that of Sir Kay. Sir Kay, he was not even okay. Yeah. An appropriate considered man who is capable of gaining deep trust from the remarkable and known members of the Round Table. During victory celebration parties, he would calmly stand still in the corner and express composed smiles as well. He's that meme, you know, where someone stands in the corner but like they don't know I am an adult in this room and everyone else is like, yeah, we know, like the parting. Before such a calm and adult-like appearance, no small amount of ladies secretly had their hearts swoon. I mean, no shit. He's hot as fuck, handsome as heck, and he is a good knight, and you know, heck, I'll swoon for him. During normal times, he's the kind of knight calmly and tender, but on the battlefield, his whole temper changes. While the bearing of his speech and conduct is as silent as before, he is brimmed with valor and empty of timidity, and yet he is consistently filled with calmness and composure that grasps and understands the battlefield condition. There was only one such thing time when Bedivere lost himself. During the last battle approached him and his king. Super serious, ruggedly honest. If follow Merlin's order, must not let the true nature of your silver arm be found. And even after he's summoned and switched over to Chaldea, he still says arm of Nuada. Everybody knows this already, like, just remember, if the master says that, it's got red in the face, tears showing, and go completely still. Poor Betty, like, I just see him like, but I'm trying, no. Aww. Really can't recommend saying that ever. The man himself knows already, but even if it's a shadow and imitation, he must let the secret of the whole sort of plan stay secret. Normally I wouldn't clarify it, but the line we're talking about. Bruh. Just in case, they're talking about Betty and Chaldea still saying his armor is the armor Nuada, despite everyone know it isn't, and he becomes embarrassed by, yes, I understood that, Potato. I mean, thank you for the heads up in case I did not get it, but I did get it. I swear, I did. I'm gonna go and pout in my corner after this. Potato's just mocking me and my big brain.
Hey, Charlie, how are you doing? Yeah? Hey? Mama?
Yeah, can you let me record? Oh yeah, I agree. Potato is a cruel little thing, isn't it? That is why he's locked in the basement. With the cockroaches. Yes. Saber, Bedivere, I shall be your servant from now on. I believe that is for the sake of my king. I am only someone who persists in his faith. The silver arm shall break you. Oh my. The role of the royal steward, the mediator of the king. I was one evaluated as such, not even now. No, even now. Oh. I guess so. But breaking, that sounds like very awful. Depiction in FGO. One of the members of the Round Table Knight served under King Arthur. One of its first members. His role was the royal steward and the king's mediator. He was also the one who was at the king's side during the king's last breath. With the aggregation of Round Table, whose members are heroes surpassing men, it was the only human who served King Arthur. Ooh. While having only one arm, he is said to be an excellent general who also is a knight in excellent swordsmanship. He protected King Arthur, who was wounded deeply in the hill of Camlan to the end. But he turned his back on the king's order to return his scale. Oh yeah, I remember that. Twice. And he finally accepted, and the third time returned the whole soul back to the spirit, the Lady of the Lake, such is told in the legend of King Arthur. One theory states that he spent his time in a monastery. After that, okay. Perhaps he prayed for peace to be granted to his king after death, or perhaps he saw that his king would surely reach Avalon. Nay, he did not go to the monastery. Nay, he did not pray for peace for the king after his death. Nay, he's an horse. He is no heroic spirit. He is no more than a human from bygone days. He who appeared in the first part, chapter 6 of Fate Go, is an living Bedivere, who did not return to hold the sword of and King Arthur passed away without asserting the relinquish of the holy sword. He keeps on living for months and years for the sake of atonement and for the sake of returning the holy sword for sure this time. Eventually, by sheer strength, arrived at Avalon. That is pretty bonkers, actually, when you think about it, because Avalon is like, you know, a very far away place, so to speak, and he just sheer strength, just stubbornly go through there, like, goddamn. And then he stood up once again in the face of domination of the whole city by the Lion King and the incineration of human order. Merlin grants unto him, a mere knight, the power capable of fighting the knights of the Round Table. But that power is something that shaves away at his life. And yet the power is something that can be matched, even the strength of the knights of the Round Table, namely, the unreturned holy sword. Oh man, it's sad. Damn. Perhaps this was due to his achievement during the first chapter 6 being recognized. Betty was registered to the throne of heroic spirit as a special case of time, this time only. I feel like this is something that's happening more than once though. Then again, FGO doesn't play by the normal rules, so, you know. To the master who showed him the realization of his wish, he would lend his power without restraint. Connection to other characters. Arthur Pendragon, the Night King is alike with mine of mine own king. To say that the sight of her brings no desire to my heart, in the slightest would be a lie. Be it that say it may, yes, she's not my king. Artoria Pendrago. Mind king who told of the holy sword, who hold the holy sword, whom very similar, an ally who is the same person yet at the same time different. May her future be blessed and filled with shining happiness. Oh, he's so nice. Knights of the Round Table, as I've fought, once again they are not the ones who fought together with me, and yet they are important to me, my dear brothers. Indeed, from my heart I can speak those words. Tristan, it may not be that he does not fully comprehend that I am not the Betty that he knew. He would not have been so familiar with me otherwise. Nay, I may have spoken beyond imprudence. He is a knight deep in emotion. Play Despacito. It would not be strange where he already knew everything and is thought of it considerably. Gareth, I would not wish for such a heartbreaking thought for the second time upon little Gareth. See my face is the most. Yes, Gareth. Oh, Gareth is so. I like Gareth, man. Arash, the Hassan's cousin. Oh yeah, he was part of the team. Those who remember those days are only I, Master, Mashu, and Devinki. Still, I'm glad, for I can once again exchange words with them. Lucius, an enemy once crossed sword with mine king. In the history of the King of Britain, he killed me. In actuality, while I was indeed injured, I did not lose my life. And yet, at the end of the long journey, my body was already no different from a dying one. Therefore, I used the name of the enemy general who said to have killed me as mine own. Man. The base of the comment from the illustrator. The base is the visual that comes outlining Fate's Day Night Saber route. The ribbon tie, the coattail was added an average from. Oh yeah, because it was in the Fate a visual novel. The cloth on his right shoulder was attached already for hiding his lost arm, as it doesn't have a silver arm in the beginning. But I was happy that it was used nicely in the CM and stage version. All fluttering, yay! And ta-da! Let's see. Not a lot to say on this one. Different from Touta, they got on diff on most things regarding him. Not much to know about him neither, other than that he died fighting against Emperor Lucius of Rome. Guess you forgot Camelot. Yeah, I don't remember Camelot at all. I like him, neat design and all. Yeah, I mean, I think he's pretty nice. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to say, but he's a neat character and that's about it. It doesn't have anything that makes you go, whoa, like wow, like Crash Bandicoot. I remember his Camelot scene back when it was good. I'm kidding. Or am I? Yeah, I will say, Betty is that kind of character. As you say, it's not that whoa, but he's a character. I don't think there are not many that dislikes him. He's more like this character that he's just a sweet guy, you know. And how emotional it was in Camelot, I still remember that. And yeah, he's a good boy, you know. Betty is a good boy, that for sure. And I do like his design, you know. Especially with the silver arm and the armor and everything. It looks really cool. So yeah, he's a very neat boy. But yeah, I don't remember. In case I don't remember much of Camelot at all, to be honest. I remember it was the big castle, lots of genocide. It was murder. If we had used Arash as an fucking bus, well, we flew like his arrow and stuff. It was kind of whack at times, but man, I need to reread this stuff. But we do have a little comic here.
You can get new companions through summon, so basically gotcha. Gotcha, I knew it. They are friend point summon, the same course. Gotcha, I got some more gotcha. Yahoo! Gotcha, rotate roll gotcha. Gotcha, I got to roll more gotcha. Of course I gotta go. I wonder what happened to her before she came here.
This one was animated. Yes, I do remember it. It was animated because I remember it.
Gotcha.
Because I remember the voicing and everything. Oh my god! Because I even use, and I still think I have the GIF left somewhere for like when people donate to my streams or something. Like gotcha. God, I love Gudako because she's so fucking like, holy crap! It is like the best and the worst of FGO players. Oh my god. But that was it. That was the two characters of this week. We got some Tawara Touta and some Betty. And two honestly really nice characters. Of them two, I think I will put Touta. Like, I like him more. But it's because I'm more of the, I like the big chunky muscle men. But Betty is such a like, I could never dislike him because he's such a sweetheart, and the entire story in Camelot, I just remember the very sadness and stuff like that in Ye Olde Day. God, I need to replay that. I forgot how things work. But yes, so that will be for now though, and I will be back with more FGO Thirstday next week maybe. It depends on if there is any materials though, so we're gonna see. Otherwise, it will continue on coming at some point though, so thank you for watching, see you later, and have a continuous super great day.